Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. This is Kellyanne, the High Priestess, bringing you your divine messages. Tonight's reading is going to be for those of you with your sun, moon, rising, or Venus in the sign of Taurus. I've already pre-shuffled your energy so that we can get going. Let's just pop the deck so that we can get started. Okay, let's begin. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed over. Thank you for this gift of divination. Thank you for your blessings as well as your protection. Spirit, as I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me today, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may interpret your messages correctly to provide accurate guidance for my seekers, my Taurus viewers. Okay, so right away, we have a card that wanted to come out. We have the Tower in reverse, major for Scorpio there. We have the Empress upright, major for Taurus there. We also have the Wheel of Fortune that is associated with the signs of Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. You have three major arcana already, which is pretty significant. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Can I have obstacles or challenges, Taurus? What are they facing right now? Any obstacles or challenges or issues are Taurus facing right now? Thank you. Oh, we have two. Okay, we have the Devil energy, major for Capricorn, and we also have the Four of Swords. You have a lot of major arcana cards here. Out of these six cards, four are major arcana. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Let me move these down so that you can have a better look. I'm going to clarify the cards as we go so that you can get some more information. So let's start off by looking at your two cards that are coming up as your current challenge. I feel, Taurus, that currently you are psychologically and mentally in need of some quiet time so that you can rest and recover. Because I feel like you are involved or you have been involved with somebody that exhibits a lot of toxicity in the way that they go about their day to day life, the choices that they make, their behaviors. I feel like there's a definite shadow side to this person. And by that, I mean that they may be driven by fear, they may be driven by subconscious issues, but I'm picking up a lot of like possession, obsession. When I say possession, I mean like very possessive. I feel like there could be some substance abuse going on here. I feel like this could be somebody who's extremely controlling and wants to control like the free will completely of the other person. I feel like there may be addiction here in the sense of like even gambling addictions, sex addictions, a lot of lying, deceit, stuff like that. And I feel like if unfortunately you have been involved with this person, clearly you've been through a great ordeal. And the fact that this card is coming out right now, it's strongly indicating that you really need to get in a place of recovering from your relationship or your dealings with this person so that you can rest and find a quiet space where you can mentally recover and get out of your head about this person. Okay, so we are going to take a look at what's going on here for you, and we will see how this ties into your current energy. Okay, I am seeing the Tower here in reverse. When the Tower card comes out, and this came out as your first card, It really has to do when it's in the upright about some unexpected huge change or transformation in your life that is a result of something completely just not being for you. Like it's just so bad, right? And it needs to fall down. It needs to self destruct in order for the creation of something new or in order to allow new opportunities to take place. Because the way that things were going, it just couldn't maintain. It couldn't go on the way that it was going. Okay? Now, because this card is in reverse right now, for me as a reader, I pick up that somebody is very resistant to letting this dynamic be over. Somebody is fighting against letting this be over. Okay? When the Tower card comes up in reverse, which it's not, I'm sorry, it's when it's in the upright, there's a sense of release. So everybody kind of associates this card with like terrible stuff, but really when this card comes up, it's letting you know that the universe is working in the background for you. And the fact that something is coming to this like chaotic ending is because it had to be like that. It had to be like that in order to have this sense of release, followed by this path of enlightenment. Okay. Um, but somebody here is pushing against this. Somebody is not allowing this toxic union here to be over, or this chaos to be over. Um, I feel like as a result of dealing with this person or this situation, there may have been a loss of financial stability and structure in the home, whether or not you have children or it's just the two of you or whatever it is. I feel like your foundation has been rocked. I feel like things are upside down. I feel like possibly someone here maybe made very poor investments. And as a result, there was a huge lack in terms of prosperity. There may have been an inheritance here that maybe was blown, or maybe this was not really handled properly, or something like that. Like, I feel like the whole family suffered here with the, and I feel like for you, Taurus, you have your card here. You have the Empress coming up. The Empress is very much like, if you could picture it being like Mother Earth energy, Mother Nature energy, right? You're an Earth sign. This person is all about harmony, grace, nature, love, establishing that flow between all living things. Very selfless energy, like just wanting to make sure that everyone is okay, making sure that everyone is taken care of, everybody is feeling secure and happy in their surroundings. And I feel like, you know, karma and destiny are real, right? It is real. Divine timing is real. Okay. I feel like the wheel is finally turning in your favor, even though you're in this position where you've had to go through. And I feel like the wheel is finally having some forward movement here. All right. Both of these cards have not Leo influence, have Taurus influence, sorry. Um, this is definitely your card, and this card is also affiliated with Taurus. It's a fixed energy card. I feel like this event was meant to happen in a way. I feel like this was like a life lesson, like I said, karma is real, destiny is real. And the issue though that I'm having is I want to know why there's pushback about allowing this ending to happen. Okay, because clearly it's not a healthy arrangement here, whatever this is. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. First of all, tell me about this devil for Taurus. Why is the devil card here? This is a very selfish energy, very dangerous energy. They can rope you in, they can be very manipulative, somebody who really has ulterior motives. All right, we have the Fool card in reverse. Wow, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. You're definitely feeling a sense of anxiety and worry about starting over. You definitely feel like you want to move away from this person who betrayed you, who lied to you, who is like strategizing to get away with things undetected, somebody who was manipulating the situation. There's definitely a sense of betrayal, a sense of cheating and stealing and whatever it is. The fact that these two cards are coming up with this Four of Swords, like it's so clear to me that this person really just was so unhealthy, and I'm sorry that you had to endure this this time with this person. But it's so clear to me that there's fear here on your part, about starting over, about having a new beginning, about, you know, taking a leap of faith and just like trusting in the divine and understanding that, you don't have to overthink this. You don't have to worry, like just go, like just take a new step and go off in a different direction. But I'm definitely picking up, anxiety there, which I understand. Tell me about this Tower in reverse. Who's pushing back here? Thank you. All right, oh wow, we have the Empress in reverse now. This person has made you feel so out of sorts. This may be you. Sometimes we get so caught up in the chaos of being with a toxic person that that chaotic dynamic turns into like almost like your norm, and you learn coping mechanisms to deal with things like that, and you also like start to change your wants and needs and your lifestyles around this person in order to keep the chaos down, in order to kind of, you know, not let things get to a level that's like super crazy. You start to lose yourself. You start to kind of give up your wants and needs for the sake of just trying to create, some kind of harmony and balance in a chaotic setting. And I feel like even though possibly you were definitely affected here, change is very hard. And sometimes to get out of a situation like this, sometimes we need to seek help from other people. We need to seek like sometimes therapy even, or somebody that can give you logical sound advice in order, to help you proceed and get out of this in a way where um there's kind of, not too many casualties of war here. Um, Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Thank you. I have two cards that came out and then a whole bunch that spilled out, but they're not in the upright, so that's okay. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords. Like, you're just so done worrying about this. You just need to stop. You need to get out of your head. You need to start taking steps necessary to plan ahead for your future. Even if it's little baby steps, you need to kind of slowly move toward progress, slowly move toward a place where there's stability and security, maybe financially. Maybe you need to put away a little bit of money. even if it takes a long time to kind of build that security so that you have something to look forward to in the future. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune, please. Remember, I was saying that I picked up some kind of financial issue that really disturbed the whole family, or, if it's just two of you, like really just messed everything up here. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune with the Empress, please. All right, we have the Eight of Wands. You may have been waiting, or you might be waiting for some kind of information, some kind of email, some kind of conversation to come your way about this situation. Maybe you're waiting for confirmation for something, or some kind of email to let you know how to proceed. But I feel like that information is either going to be delayed or it's not coming right now. Let me get one more for that. Or you may have miscommunication here. We have the Queen of Swords. Somebody here is thinking very, very heavily about this situation and trying very hard to be logical about this decision. Somebody who, expects the truth at this point. They're trying to make sound judgment calls, using facts and knowledge to guide their decisions and be very objective and not bring their emotions into the choices moving forward. Um, but I feel like a lot of it had to do with this information that you might be waiting for. So let's take a look at your near future energy and see what's coming around the corner for you, Taurus. All right. Hopefully we can lead you in the right direction here. Can I have near future energy, please, for Taurus? Near future energy for my Taurus viewers dealing with this situation. Near future energy for Taurus, please. Thank you. All right, again, we have that Fool card coming out in reverse. In the near future, you're still very hesitant. You're still very nervous about taking a leap of faith and starting over and starting, in a new path for yourself, which I totally understand. Um, you have the Three of Pentacles here. I still see an inability to work together, to collaborate or cooperate with this person in order to build something. Like, I just feel like it's impossible. I feel like there's just not a reciprocity here. If that, there's no reciprocity here, I should say. And there's really no appreciation for the other person's like opinions or wants or needs here when you're dealing with a person that exhibits this energy, especially with the Seven of Swords coming out. It's just, it's just not good. um, the Five of Wands, you're trying to get away from that competitive, combatant energy where you're constantly having to defend yourself, like you're just sick of it. You just want to, move on. We have the Moon here, major for Pisces. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. Oy. All right, so Taurus, something is definitely being hidden from you moving forward. There's secrecy here. There's, shadow energy. There's this subconscious stuff below the surface here that's happening. The Six of Pentacles. There's no 50-50 partnership here. There's no reciprocity here. There's no sense of like giving and receiving equally in this scenario moving forward. Um, And even though you might be willing to put in the hard work and the dedication in order to make this happen, in order to get results, with this Three of Swords, the only thing that really is going to come from this is more heartbreak and sorrow and grief, unfortunately. If there's a third party situation here, which is entirely possible, um, you know, I see that continuing, and I see, that the longer you try to hold on to this and prevent this ending from happening, you're only really perpetuating that cycle of, you know, having your heart broken and just not ever feeling like you're getting away from the situation. All right. I think the fact that the Devil and the Four of Swords came out side by side as your current challenge, it's so telling to me because I feel like you really need to take the time to rest and recover, spend some quiet time alone if you have to, whatever that means for you. Meditate, go for walks, get away, go on vacation, go be with your friends, go stay with family, but do something and don't let this cycle, keep going and going, because like you have the ability here with this Wheel of Fortune for the tides to turn in your favor. Okay. But in order to do that, you can't be afraid of, taking a leap of faith and kind of starting over. And you have that twice. That's not really, a coincidence. I have two full decks here. It's a lot of cards. So the fact that this is coming out in the positions that it is twice, um, it's letting you know, like, you can't be afraid. You have to be willing to start over. The fact that you have two threes here, I am feeling like there is a third party involvement here. Somebody's interfering, or somebody is, there's a third person here. Um, Tell me about this Four of Swords. Tell me more about this Four of Swords for Taurus, please. Four of Swords for Taurus. Four of Swords for Taurus, please. Let me know when you're ready. Four of Swords for Taurus. Now, I realize that this situation may only be for a few of you. Let's hope very few. Yeah. So you have the World and you have the Strength. So again, this is another card, that is Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. The World card, when it's in reverse, is really representing you not having yet mastered this life lesson. More work needs to be done here, and it's going to require you to really lean on your own inner strength. um, you're going to have to do this alone. You're going to have to handle this alone. And when I say alone, I don't mean that you are alone. I just mean that nobody can break this cycle of toxicity for you. The only person that can do this is you. And you have to want to be strong enough and understand that you deserve better and feel that you deserve better in order to be able to take that leap of faith to start over and walk away. Okay? You can't be afraid to do that. I think this is an important life lesson. And remember, I was saying to you that I was picking up a huge sense of like karma and divine timing and like fate and destiny and all of those things. I feel like this was some kind of life lesson that you had to master, some kind of karmic lesson that maybe you had to go through in order for you to progress and grow as a person. But the only way for you to do that is for you to successfully rely on yourself and your knowledge and everything that you have as this Empress energy to be able to know that it's time to walk away. It's time to leave this behind you, and it's time to not be afraid to start over, which is exactly what's going to happen here. The Empress is all about beauty and harmony and grace and fertility and nature and love and that sense of wellness, that sense of balance, that sense of harmony and evenness, right? This is your card, Taurus. This is earth energy to the max. This is like the divine feminine energy right here of the entire tarot deck. The Empress embodies all of the energy of all of the queens of the tarot deck. You have your fire energy, you have your water, your air, and your earth energy. And this is you. This is you embodying all of these things. You have the ability to do this. And if this is your reading, I would love to hear some comments from you if this is resonating with you. And I would love to respond to you. Because I do want to see you progress through this and get away from somebody who is not seeing you for the beautiful person that you are and causing you to be sad and causing you to feel chaos. And it's just not a healthy situation. Okay. So let's get some information, some advice or messages for you, Taurus, from Holy Spirit. Can I have some advice, please? Messages for my Taurus viewers that may be going through this, please. Advice or messages, please, Spirit. Advice or messages for my Taurus viewers, please, Spirit. Advice or messages, please. Advice or messages. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take these. These all came out together. You have to trust. Meditation brings answers. It's time to let go because there's an opportunity that's waiting for you. Okay. Remember I said with this Wheel of Fortune, the tides are turning, but you have to be able to take a leap of faith and to know when it's time to walk away. All right. Let go. Forget about hanging on to this. Forget about trying to make it work. Just forget about it. It's just not, it's not good. It's not healthy. All right. This is what I have for you today. This reading was crazy. Every now and then I'll get one of these. I feel like when this happens, it's a direct message for someone or a few of you. Um, and if you're watching this reading, you were meant to watch this reading because this message is for you, right? The universe works in mysterious ways, and sometimes we come across a helping hand somehow, even if you've never met the person. So, if these messages that have been channeling through me this evening are meant to get to you, and you're meant to see this reading, then please take this as a sign and take this for what it is at face value because this is as clear as it gets. Um, I hope to see you at your next reading so we can see how this progresses and hopefully things will be on the up and up for you. Just as a side note, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. It helps me out. If you like the services that I'm providing and you feel like you enjoy listening to my readings and you find it helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And again, please, reach out, shoot me a text if you'd like, and I'd be happy to respond to you. In the meantime, I do wish you the very best on your journey. And I am sending you love and light as you go through this and navigate through this to find the happiness that you deserve, Taurus. Okay? So, that being said, I wish you a blessed evening and take care.